Hey, this is Zach Log the Great. So, I'm a fan of Stefan Molyneux. He is one of several people whose example I followed in starting my own YouTube channel. I have better hair. He has been a controversial figure for some time, holding opinions and making arguments which upset many people. Now, most of the things he says that anger people are things that my friends and I agree with. There is, however, at least one thing he says that tends to upset people on the political right as well. Molyneux says that adults are not obligated to associate with or support abusive parents. He says that once you are an adult and free to make your own choices, you can choose to dissociate from the family you grew up with. This makes a lot of people on the political right angry. We hold family obligations sacred. And for Christians, well, the Ten Commandments tell us to honor our father and mother. Indeed, St. Paul explicitly mentions this commandment in Ephesians 6. It's in the New Testament as well as the Old. So, if we are commanded to honor our parents, obviously we can't cut off contact with them, right? Well, I'm not sure I agree with that, and let me tell you why. We honor Jesus in our worship. We speak his name reverently. We tell his story about how God became a man and walked among us. But let's imagine this was an error. Let's imagine that Jesus is not what Christian doctrine says he is, but merely a man. There are problems with this claim, but let's roll with it for now. If Jesus is not the unique Son of God, do we honor him by calling him so? Can you honor someone by telling lies about them? I don't think so. If Jesus was merely a wise man, saying he is God incarnate is not honoring him, but a kind of sick joke. I don't think you can honor someone by lying about them. Now, I've never heard Molyneux address this idea in detail. I suspect he would readily admit you should not cut off contact with your parents for trivial reasons. You didn't get the car you wanted on your 16th birthday. Your brother always got away with more than you. You didn't get their attention the way you wanted. These are normal disappointments and conflicts. Everyone has them. But what if your parents physically abused you when you were a child? Odds are you can't honestly confront them about that and continue to have a relationship. Speaking the truth and refusing to back down would destroy the relationship. So, in order to maintain that relationship, you must constantly lie by omission around that person. The most important fact of your relationship, that you were regularly beaten as a child, must remain unspoken. You must lie not once, but continually. Can you honor someone by lying about them? I don't think so. I mean, yes, there are legends and myths that creep up around great figures. No, George Washington did not chop down his father's cherry tree. But passing on a story of dubious provenance about a historical figure and deliberately lying about what you yourself have experienced are not in the same category. The first part of honoring someone must be speaking the truth about them. If we tell lies about who God is, we do not honor him. In fact, if we are persistent enough in those lies, we become idolaters. And if the cost of maintaining a relationship with your parents is constant, unending lies, how are you honoring them? How are you not maintaining a fictitious relationship with a person who does not exist? The commandment does not go away. Very well. What does it mean to honor your father and mother in that situation? I guess it means honestly speaking the truth about what they did right as well. Not going to the other extreme and burying your parents in slander. It means looking for what you can learn from them even at their worst and implementing those lessons in your own life. Don't get me wrong. The cause for such a decision would have to be grave indeed. But if you were subjected to serious physical or sexual abuse as a child, if the alternative is endless lies, honoring your father and mother might just mean never speaking to them again. God be with you.